I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi, piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi, piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
Yes, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Trogola TV. Big up everyone that was over there on the watch along. That was a good watch along tonight. Big up to everyone that tuned in for the watch along, man. Good. But here we're here for the match reaction. Bilbao 0, Arsenal 2. I'm not gonna lie. That game was fucking stressful as fuck. Arsenal, don't do that to us ever again. But make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe button every single time if you're new. But yeah, Arsenal, don't you dare do that to us again. I swear down. Don't you dare do that to ever again. Yeah. But let's get into it, man. Big up to everyone that's in the chat. Big up Jordan. Big up Jordan, man. Big up to you. Big up Jordan. Like I said, people smash the like button and subscribe. You guys know what it is. Big up to Karma. Big up to Karma in the chat, man. Big up Karma, man. Hey, listen, Karma. Celebration time, baby. Said he tries to be better to the Arsenal 2-0. Hey, are you mad, brother? Big up to Jordan in the chat, man. Karma, subscribe to you. Yeah, people, speaking of her channel, go subscribe to her channel. Go show her some love, man. Go show Karma some love. Please go subscribe to her channel. And also, go subscribe to to Jordan's channel as well. Go subscribe to Jordan's channel as well. And also, go subscribe to KG's channel, because if he does pop in here, you'll see him in the chat anyway, if he pops in there. But yeah, people, Bilbao 0, Arsenal 2. And I'm not going to lie, chat, we got to be realistic. Yeah, what happened? That first 80 minutes of that first half was shambolic. That first 80 minutes was poor. We got to look at, we got to look at the lineup. The lineup that came out today. I had a bit of issues with the lineup. My problem was the midfield today. Before I went live, yeah, I saw the lineup and I was thinking to myself, why has he gone with that midfield when we was at Anfield a few weeks ago and we went with that midfield and there was no creativity? You saw it in that whole first half. We got bopped off the park. In that first 18 minutes, they were bullying us, Bilbao. They bullied us. We barely led a glove on them. We got popped in that first half, yeah? That first 80 minutes was shambolic. Shambolic. I do not care. Shambolic. Yeah? Shambolic. Yeah? Shambolic. We got PTM Productions, man. I've seen your channel. Oh, please change the title of the reaction. I can't, bro. We got to be honest. It was super subs. Come on, man. We got to be honest. I had to put that, man. I know it sounds a bit shameless, but come on, man. Tonight, yeah, tonight it was super subs, man. Because I know the one thing that Arteta needs to start doing more. Listen, when he made the changes, I was like, cool. Let's see what Trossard and Martinelli can do. But let me tell you, we're going to get into them two in a minute, because Trossard, by the way, that flick over the top here to Martinelli for him to go and score that goal. That flick. Did you see the flick? On my watch along, you guys should have saw my reaction. That flick to Trossard over the top. Oh my days. That flick was brilliant. But we got to start with the lineup. Like I said, I don't know why he went with a midfield three of Marino, Rice, and Zubamendi. That's not going to work. There's no creativity in that midfield. Gyökeres, I felt a bit sorry for today. Like, no one was creating for him. Like, again, we had no creativity. Ethan, again, why is Ethan on the bench? What Arteta should have done today, he should have went with Ethan, Rice, and Zubamendi. Why the fuck would you go with a Rice, Zubamendi, and Miguel Moreno? It makes no sense, because when you look at it, yeah, that midfield three, who's going to create? Yeah, who's going to create? Yeah, like, come on, let's be honest. Who's going to create? Gyökeres barely had any service today. I thought Madueke, to be honest, actually had a decent game. I did thought, Madueke, looked good down our right side again. Well, in the first half, I think he started off a bit slow. He barely got the ball, but then in the second half, I thought in the second half he was a lot better. I thought Eze again down the left. Listen, we all know it. The left wing is not his position, but he can play in there. But it was better in the second half. I'm not gonna lie. We came out and I thought Arsenal had a bit of 10. They showed a bit of energy in that second half. I'm thinking, all right, cool. We were getting in there. I thought Christian Mosquera again looked good at centre back today. I thought Gabriel also looked good as well. You know what else is nice about this? That we kept another clean sheet. And yes, we won it late. I get that. But at the same time, Arsenal, all I cared about today was the win. I wanted us to start off with a win, start off in the Champions League, our first league phase game with a win, and we've done that tonight. Yes, the game was stressful. I'm not going to lie, it was. It was really, really was stressful. And, it was not easy to watch that. It really wasn't. During my watching, I was getting frustrated. I started shouting a lot, and I know a lot of Arsenal fans were out there as well. There were definitely no Arsenal fan that could tell me they were pleased with that first half. No one could sit here and tell me, I was happy with that first half. Arsenal with this, Arsenal with that. That first half was not good enough for Arsenal Football Club standards. We've got to be a lot better. But we didn't concede a goal, which is good. Another clean sheet for us, 2 clean sheets in a row now. So yeah, I'm happy. We go into the City game now with a bit of momentum now to go in there that we can win this game over the weekend. That's a massive, massive game on Sunday. The preview for that game will be on Friday. So look out for the preview for that game on Friday. We'll be doing the preview on that game on Friday. So make sure you guys are staying tuned on the channel for that. But yeah, not an easy game, man. Not gonna lie, it really, really was stressful today, man. It was not an easy game. Like I said, the way we played in that first half, not good enough. Slow. Bilbao were just bopping off the pass. They actually had a few chances, right? Obviously, Gyökeres went down. Obviously, him and who was it? Who headbutted him in the head? Was it Gabriel by mistake? Obviously, I don't think the communication was a bit there of them two. Obviously, Gyökeres went down, injured his head and stuff like that. But he's good now. Big up to Gyökeres. But I felt a bit sorry for Gyökeres. I've got to be honest. Today. I felt a bit sorry for Gyökeres. I really, really did. Peter said the little skill Martinelli did to beat the last defender was class. Oh yeah, that was good, to be honest. Derby settings. Bilbao were up for it, to be honest. They were playing their heart out. Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Arsenal, Bilbao were the better team today. It was. I feel like today, obviously, we made the subs, and sometimes in football that just happens. The subs come on and they make a difference, and that's why you have substitutions to use your bench. And it paid off. Trossard, Martinelli comes on bags, and they linked up as well, which was good for that Martinelli goal. And obviously Trossard scores as well, which is nice to see as well. When Trossard scored that goal, I knew the game was done. It was done. When Martinelli scored the goal, I thought, the game was done. And because when Martinelli scored, I actually thought, we was not going to get another one. I thought maybe Arsenal would just hold it out. But then when Trossard scored the goal, I was like, the game's done now. That's it. It's done. I was like to myself in my head, the game's done. That's it. They're not coming back. It's over. And but like I said, I'm happy, man. And to be honest, I did feel like throughout that game, Bilbao actually, to be fair, I feel like they did. I feel like they were missing a Nico Williams today. I feel like if they had maybe Nico, they could have maybe been a bit more threatening. I feel like they missed him on that left-hand side. But I already said, I think if Nico Williams still played, I said it in the preview, and I still believe that we still would have won this game, even if Nico Williams did play or not. But like I said, I was confident going into this game. But obviously, when you're actually sitting there and watching the game live, if you watch that whole game for 90 minutes, from the start, when I was watching that first 18 minutes, I was thinking, I did not realize how tough this game was going to be. I feel like I said, that what I saw, and I know it's preseason, but what I saw of Bilbao in preseason, it gave me a bit of confidence going into this game with a bit of chest and saying we're going to win this 3-1. And yes, well, obviously we didn't concede. I thought we was going to concede. That's why I said 3-1. But our defence, again, another clean sheet. Like I said, we barely conceded any goals, Arsenal. We don't really concede a lot of goals. And that's what I love about the way we play. Obviously, not how we play, but how we... I just love how we don't concede a lot of goals. And yes, sometimes the style of play, yes, it annoys me. And listen, I'm happy that Arsenal got the win, but it still doesn't change the fact about the manager, because I was getting a bit annoyed at Arteta. And like I said, I thought Ethan to start, because I said in my preview, if you're going to start a front three of Gyökeres, Eze, and Madueke, you got to have a 10 in that role. He should have went with Ethan, Rice, and Zubimendi. That was a midfield three he should have went with today. I don't want to ever see that again for the rest of the season, unless we have to play it. If there's no reason for Mikel Arteta to play that midfield, I don't want to see that midfield three again. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that ever again. I don't want to see a midfield three of Rice, Zubimendi, and Miguel Moreno. I don't want to see that shit. It's not good. Don't ever in your life do that again. Don't do that again, Arsenal. Don't. Because it's not nice. Yeah? I actually started to get worried throughout my watch along, and I was thinking to myself, saying, I actually felt maybe the game was going to end in a draw, and that wouldn't have been the best result. But the subs came onto the pitch and they done their thing. Martinelli, Trossard come on and saved the day. Yeah, they saved the day. They did. And, I was thinking to myself, because when Bilbao started making changes, I was like to myself, when is Arteta going to make a change? And a few minutes later, Trossard comes on. Martinelli come on first. Yeah, he did. I think he did. Then it was Trossard. Oh wait, I can't remember, but whatever way it was. But then after towards the end, obviously, Nketiah came on. He made his debut. He played like the last 6 minutes of the game, which I thought was a bit. I'm hoping maybe he might start again, but I don't know if he'll start against City. But yeah, I don't think he starts against City. I'm going to be honest. Nketiah, I think Calafiori is going to play left back again. Norgard came on as well. Norgard came on. Like Nketiah came on. Like I said, Martinelli, Trossard came on as well. So yeah, it was good to see, Arteta taking some players off and stuff like that. But yeah, like generally, the game was stressful today. It was good. It was not a walk in the park. It wasn't that easy. Bilbao really, really made it stressful. They really, really made it a tough game. And that's the one thing that, stressed me out. Like the way how tough they made it, it was just not good. It was so stressful to watch. It really, really was tonight, man. It was not an easy game. Like it was generally frustrating to watch. So yeah, let's just hope that we kick on from this. We play Man City over the weekend. Hopefully, we win that game as well, because that Man City game is going to be massive, absolutely massive for Arsenal. If we don't win that game on Sunday, it's gonna be peak. That's what I've got to say. It's gonna be peak. We better win that game on Sunday against Manchester City, and the fact that they're playing on Thursday as well, because remember they're not playing till Thursday, so that gives a bit of an advantage for Arsenal, because they play Thursday, they got only Friday and Saturday to really get ready for the game. Then they go again Sunday. Like that's why Arsenal do have a bit of an upper hand here. But yes, I'm not trying to use that as an excuse, but that we should be mindful of that they're playing on Thursday and stuff like that. So that could go in Arsenal's favour, that that we played today and that we're not playing now until Sunday. So that could work in Arsenal's favour. But the fact that they're playing on Thursday, in the UCL, it's technically a more of an advantage for Arsenal. But of course, playing City, it's not going to be an easy game. Yes, we won this fixture 5-1 last season. We all know what happened in that game. But, I feel like this is obviously, like, I still remember, obviously, some of their signings not going to be, obviously, Ryan Cherky's out injured, but they're still going to have Reinders. Haaland, I think, is going to go into this game with confidence. So it's not going to be an easy game. But I do feel like we'll give them a game. So, yeah, let's hope. Hopefully, we win. But, yeah, like I said, I'm hoping that, listen, and the one thing I want to talk about is Mikel Arteta to adapting games. Because what I learned today is that he's showing it again. Like today, right, yeah, he showed me, to be honest, yeah, towards the end of the game, he did make the subs, but it needs to be a bit more quicker. And also, yeah, in the game sometimes, it's just taking long with his decisions. Like, if you're going to make a change, make it a bit more earlier. Because I feel like if he made... I said at half-time he should have made a sub. He should have brought in Ethan in the sub. He should have taken off Miguel Moreno and put Ethan there in the 10, and he didn't. He didn't bring him on. Max Dalman didn't come on either. I thought maybe Max Dalman would have came on for maybe a few minutes, and because if Max Dalman got involved in this game today, apparently he would have been the youngest ever player to ever play in the Champions League. Remember, he would have broke the record. 15, no 15-year-olds ever played in the Champions League before. Max Dalman, if he came on, he would have been the first player ever to play in the Champions League at 15. Bro, football is madness. Football is crazy, man. When you're that good, you're good. You're good enough. So, when you're that good, you're good enough, man. And like for me, it's just like it's just crazy, man. Like football's just mad, and like I said, Arteta needs to just stop doing this thing where it takes long to make subs. If you want to make a change, make the change. Don't just sit there and wait to make the change. If you want to make the change, make the change. I've said it from time and time again. This guy needs to start making changes a lot more quicker. He does, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, brother, you need to stop making changes like this. It needs to be a bit better. In certain games, I'm sitting there thinking, what are you doing? Like, generally, what are you doing, mate? Like, it's mad. It's absolutely insane. So, it needs to be a lot better, to be honest. It has to be a lot better. And his decision making in games, like, and the thing I want to mention is that sometimes in certain games, it's not working. Just change it up. With this manager, and people still want to defend this guy, but my problem is Mikel Arteta. He doesn't. It's like he's scared to change it up because he's so reluctant to stick to one style of play and how he wants to set up and his tactics and stuff. If it doesn't go his way, he just doesn't want to change it. But then towards the game, he made the subs, he made the changes. I'm like, cool. So no more. You bring on Trossard, you bring on Martinelli. Let's see what they can do. And they made the difference. Martinelli comes on in bags. Trossard comes on in bags. After we end the game. With getting the result that we wanted tonight, and we won. We done our thing. Like, I know, obviously, rival fans definitely would have hated if we drew, but Arsenal, we done our thing today. We done our thing. So, like, for me, I don't care. As long as we got the win, I said we needed to get the win, and Arsenal done it today. But but going forward, we can't be playing like that against Man City over the weekend. We can't play like that. The start on Sunday needs to be a lot better. It needs to be fast. It needs to be a lot better going into that game on Sunday. Like, I don't want to see any of this sloppiness and all this stuff. It needs to be a lot better. Going forward than that, it needs to be a lot better. Arsenal needs to be more quicker and stuff like that. But, yeah. It needs to be a lot quicker, man. It really, really needs to be a lot quicker. So, yeah. We will see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, going forward, man, it needs to be a lot better chat, man. I'm not going to lie. Really, really needs to be a lot better. Really, really needs to be a lot better, man. So, yeah, and like the other thing is that, and some of the other players that played on the pitch, like I thought Gabriel looked all right today. I thought Christian Mosquera looked good again, like so composed on the ball, doesn't rush things, like good. I thought Timber had an all right game at right back. I didn't really fit Timber put up front one. Madueke again. I know he started off a bit slow, but I think he didn't do that bad tonight. I feel like in the second half he was much better. I feel like in the first half he wasn't getting the ball that much, and obviously in the second half, when they were giving him the ball, he was taking on his man, trying to make stuff happen. Like there was a time in the first half as well where Timber also, by the way, I felt a bit sorry for Gyökeres because yes, I said as well, I thought Gyökeres maybe should have scored that goal, but I need to see the replay again. But the angle that I saw it in, yeah, I thought maybe Gyökeres had scored because that was a brilliant cross in that first half into the box by Yuri and Timber. I thought it was an excellent cross. I was thinking to myself, oh, Gyökeres, he definitely has to back that in. I think that he's got to score that. But when the highlights come out, yeah, honestly, if they're going to show it from a different angle, it would be nice, but I doubt it. But obviously, I think it's from the same angle that everyone can see it. But I thought maybe he would have had to score it, but I don't know. I think maybe the ball just had too much pace on it, too much whip, and I don't know. But yeah, if you're paying that much money, I know a lot of strikers probably would have said, a lot of people would have said, Gyökeres definitely got a backed up. But I need to see the replay again, man. I really, really do. But it is what it is, man. But for me, I felt a bit sorry for Gyökeres, and like he barely got in. So like there was a time in the game today, like I felt like Gyökeres was trying to create for himself because nothing's happening. The ball wasn't going into him. No one's creating, and that's my issue with this when you start this midfield three, because you gotta have a creator in there. I'm sorry, if Odegaard's injured, yeah, and you're playing Eze out on the left, you've got to put Ethan in there. He's ready. You gave him that new contract. You guys backed him. Arteta, you trust him. Like, you gave him that new contract. Like, the club, you guys all agreed for Ethan to get this new deal. He deserved it. But why are you not playing him? If Odegaard's injured, let this guy ball out. He's good enough. I wouldn't mind Ethan playing in this game. I know some people said, the environment might be too much for him. Ethan can handle it. He's ready. Like, look what happened when he played over the weekend. Look at the difference when he played in the 10. Look at the difference when you have an Ethan Wanyeri in there. I feel like we could have used him in a game like this tonight, maybe, for his creativity. And he loves to go forward with the ball. I feel like he could have created some chances for Gyökeres today. But Arteta decided to go with Moreno, Rice, Zubimendi. He went with that midfield three. I wouldn't go with that midfield three ever, because who's there to create? Like, who's there? Like, let's be honest, no one's there creating. Miguel Moreno is not a 10, so I'm hoping now. Let's just see. Arteta better, like, if you're going to play that midfield, if he has, obviously, if maybe, I don't know, Odegaard's out injured, Eze's out injured, and maybe, I don't know, Ethan Wanyeri just ill or something, or out injured as well, then yeah, you play at midfield. But the fact that you did have a 10 available, but you didn't want to pay him, but you want to put Miguel Moreno in there, for me, it's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. And no one can say, oh, that's not a disgrace. It technically is, because we gave Ethan Wanyeri a new contract, and Odegaard's out injured, and we're playing Eze out on the left. So you might as well let Ethan Wanyeri ball out and play there. Give him a run of games. Give it to him. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, it's like, yeah, we're giving him that new contract, but it just feels like Arteta does not trust Ethan anymore. That's what it feels like. And I feel like it's a bit of a disgrace for me. I feel like Ethan needs to be treated better. And I said it already, like, this is my problem with Mikel Arteta. And this is why I said already, I don't think he's not the right guy for Arsenal, obviously. And this is one of the reasons why I just don't believe he's going to succeed at Arsenal, because stuff like this, what he shows us on and off the pitch, and on game and stuff like that, to change up the style of play and tactics, he doesn't do it. I just feel like he's scared to do it. There's no fight, desire, nothing on the pitch sometimes. And like, as a manager, your duty of care sometimes, if this is not working, change it up. And the fact that he's not using Waneri is a disgrace for me. It's a disgrace. Giving all that player a new contract and that money, and you're not going to let him ball out in his natural position. The 10 position is free for Ethan right now. It's free because we're playing Eze on the left and Odegaard's out injured. So it's his turn to shine in that role, but Arteta is not playing him there. He keeps starting on the bench, and I knew it. I knew he was going to start on the bench today. I knew it. I had a feeling, because it's Arteta. I don't know why he just doesn't start Ethan. What is his problem with Waneri? I just don't understand it. Like, is there anything, like, I don't understand what the issue is between Waneri playing there and stuff. Like, I just don't understand. Like, you're playing Miguel Moreno there, who Ethan is way better than if you put him there. There's going to be a difference, because do you know why? Ethan's a 10. That's his position. Like, I feel like it's just frustrating sometimes, man. It really is. But I just feel like, again, if you're going to go with midfield three over the weekend with Zubimendi and Rice, you've got to put Ethan in there, because I feel like, again, the front three against Man City is going to be Eze, Gyökeres and Madueke. That's what I think the front three will be. But then if that is the front three, then you definitely then you've got to put Ethan there. You've got to put Ethan in there, in that role, in that 10 role. You have to. There's no excuses why you can't. You have to. You've got to put him there. I'm sorry. You have to. There's no excuses now. And I've said it for time, guys. I really, really have. I've said it for time. There's no excuses for Mikel Arteta this season. But I want to see Ethan get more game time. Like, I said it already. Like, today again, like, the fact that he didn't even come off the bench or even get the last 20 minutes or something on the pitch is a disgrace. It's a disgrace, man. Big up James in the chat. Big up Football Locker Room Banter. Go subscribe to the channel, man. Go show us up. But yeah, big up James. Come on, you Gunners, man. Yeah, come on, you Gunners, man. Let them know. Big up James, man, in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my bro. But yeah, people, make sure you guys are smashing that like button, hitting the subscribe button every single time. And follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Torogana TV, all three socials. Make sure you guys get that subscribe button and that like button up every single time. Chat, make sure you guys are doing that indeed. But yeah, I want to start seeing Ethan get more game time. But like I said, if we do start a front three of Gyökeres, Eze, and Madueke, then Ethan's got to start in the 10 role. He has to start. There's no way. You have got to start him. You have to start him. You have to. I'm sorry. You can't just not start him. You have to. So yeah. Let's just let's wait and see, man. Let's wait and see. But you got to start him, man. You can't not start him, man. You generally have to start him. You can't. You got to start him, man. You really, really have to start him. So yeah, really, really have to start him. You have to, man. I'm sorry. You got to start him, man. You got to start him. You generally have to start him, man. You have to. So yeah, let's see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens. But people, big up to everyone that watched the match reaction. I'm going to end it there. So, yeah, I'll be back. I'll probably be back in the morning, yeah. we'll look ahead to the City game. Preview will be on Friday. Friday I'll be live for the preview. So make sure you guys are staying tuned on the channel. So yeah, preview will be on Friday for the City game. Make sure you guys look out for that as well. Preview on Friday and stuff like that. So make sure you guys look out for that as well for the preview on Friday. I'll be back in the morning around 7:30 again. I'll be live from around 7:30. We'll look ahead at the City game. We'll talk about the game. We'll talk about the game as well from tonight. And yeah. But anyway, people, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, people. Love. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Get me to 600 subs. That's the next aim. Remember, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Trog on the TV, all three socials, man. But yeah, people, take care. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out, people. Love. Peace. In a bit. Love.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
Overrated. Pretty boy. A bitch. Soft.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.